Today is the 1st of 2020, a year where we should have been living on Mars and riding around on hover skateboards. But instead, we're still driving diesel cars and still living in normal houses. Amazing. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out what my goals are for this year. Last year I had my run 1,000 kilometers, cycle 2,000 kilometers, climb Mount Everest twice in terms of total gain in my running and cycling. And they were good to make sure I got out of the house and went out running, doing some physical activity. But now I have my own gym. I've got some weights, I've got a rack, I've got my training partner in there. I need to figure out what this year's goals are going to be. So running, I'm going to cut that down, do that more as sprint training this year coming along. I think sprint training is probably better than long distance running. And also do more sprint cycling as well. So get on the bike, but just more like trying to get some of those fast, short Strava segments rather than hills and long distance. But the other thing I want to do is get stronger on a bunch of lifts. So I only got the weights about 4 or 5 months ago, and I've had some pretty good gains. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for this year coming. What my aims, what my goals are going to be. So on the bench press I got up to 120 kilograms, and happy with that. For one rep, it was tough. But I'm hoping this year, because my all-time personal best on the bench was 124 kilograms. So I'm only 4 kilograms away from my lifetime personal best. This year, I'm going to give myself a lofty challenge. I'm going to try and get into the 300-pound club. 300 pounds being 136 kilograms for the bench. That's the goal for this year. So that's an increase of 16 kilograms, which sounds possible. What is that? So it's only maybe a kilogram and a bit per month. You know, if you're able to stay consistent throughout the year, 1 kilogram a month, yeah, I could totally do that if I avoid injury, I think. Get to the 300-pound club. That'd be pretty cool. 136 kilograms seems like a monumental amount of weight for me. I think it's almost 3 plates. Is that what? No, it wouldn't be 3 plates. That'd be 140. But yeah, that's the bench goals. Shoulder press. My 1 rep max is currently 84 kilograms. Got that just yesterday on New Year's Eve. Very happy with that. That was a lifetime max on that. And I think shoulder strength goes up a lot slower than the bench. So I'm thinking this year, if I can get up to 91 kilograms, so 7 kilograms increase this year. That should be easy. That's only half a kilogram a month, almost, more, whatever. That should be fine. If I can get to 91 kilograms, that'd be awesome. I'd be really happy with that. And then the next thing is for the squat. I'm not too sure what I'm doing on the squat, because the squat is what I injured my back with in the past. I was at 130 kilograms back squat with a belt. Form was fine, but then it just went, and then that completely disabled me for a number of years. So I'm very nervous of the back squat. So my squat is definitely going to be the front squat that I'm trying to gain the strength on. But the question is, do I do it with a belt or without a belt? I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's a lot of chat online, lots of different people saying do this, do that. If you are injured, if you're recovering from an injury, blah blah blah. I don't know. So I think for the first half of the year, I'm going to work on doing both with belt and without belt. So I'll work up to a max on finding out what my max front squat is with a belt, and then find out what my max squat is without a belt. And currently at the moment, without a belt, is 91 kilograms. So I would definitely, without a belt, I'd definitely like to get 100 kilograms. Easy. Well, okay, let's get a bit more tough. Okay, 110 kilograms without a belt. That's the goal for this year. With a belt, currently I'm at 100 kilograms. My lifetime max with a belt front squat was 124. Ooh, so I'm 24 kilograms behind schedule on the front squat. With a belt. So that's a lofty amount. But do you know what? I'm going to make that my goal. I'm going to make my goal to get 125, just to beat my lifetime max on the front squat with a belt. 125. That's the goal for that. I've never done more than 124. That's what I've seen as my absolute max on that. So yeah, got to work on New Year's Day. A bit of front squat, front squat with belt, then without belt, and see if I've got any new gains. But yeah, I think that's my goals for the year. Okay, 90 kilograms for front squat with belt, but loose. I am a bit fat just now, so I'm only just starting to. Maybe I should have a little bit tighter. Again, needing to research exactly what the ideas are about if you should have it super tight or just a little bit tight or a little bit loose. So there, I can still, if I breathe in, put my hand down. Is that the right amount? I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, 90 front squat with belt. How does this look like at the start of 2020? One, 2, 3. Happy I can get 3 there. Oh my goodness. Just checked I've actually done 90 kilograms for front squat with a belt for 3 reps before. And that last one wasn't actually 90 kilograms because I didn't have these on. These 250 grams each, so half a kilogram. Is that right? So that was actually only 89.5 kilograms. So I've got up to 92 kilograms. So hopefully a PR for 3 reps on this. Right. Again, enough space. If I breathe in, to fit my hand down. Okay, 3 reps on 92 kilograms. That's where I'm starting this year with a belt. Now try it without a belt. Okay, so if we're doing it with no belt, just a pair of leggings and some rock climbing jeans. Starting off with a 70 kilogram as a warm up for a good pause front squat. Again, no hands. Really just trying to work bending the knees at the start, holding it and then pushing up with the legs. Talking while squatting, not the easiest. Okay, let's go a wee bit heavier. Going for 80 for a front squat again. Okay, got that. I feel like with the pause squat, I quite enjoy that because it feels like pressure is building, and then that gives me the pressure to push up. Instead of, a lot of people talk about the stretch reflex whenever you go all the way down. There's stretch reflexes in all your bits. But for me, it feels like I'm building up building up pressure instead of reflex rather than stretch. So yeah, pressure build up. I like that idea. Okay, now we've got it up to 84 kilograms. Going to try and get my 3 reps on this. This will be a PR. 84 kilograms front squat, no belt. Yeah, be happy with that. A little bit of knee valgus knee. 2. Three. Whew, yeah, gotta work that knee was a little bit caving in on those squats. So need to work on that, but otherwise 3 reps on 84 kilograms without a belt. Happy with that for the start of the year.